Are Gopal Varma and Urmila rekindling their alleged romance? There's something strange about Anushka's lips in Bombay Velvet. Saif and Shahid are now buddies. John Abraham refuses to lock lips on screen. Hi guys, I'm Caitlin, और अगर आपको Monday blues है तो I've got the perfect solution. Sit back, relax कीजिए और देखते रहिए 9xc.com the show.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar, I'm a superstar. 9xc, 9xc.
So last episode, we told you that Gopal Varma was getting a lot of flack for his tweets about God, cricket, and the film industry. But now it looks like there might be one person who is willing to accept him with all his faults. And that person is none other than his alleged ex, Urmila Matondkar. Buzz is Urmila and Ramu have been spotted at a 5-star hotel in Mumbai suburbs. Urmila often goes there for a swim and Ramu joins her for dinner afterwards. Their dinners start late into the night or early morning, whichever way you choose to look at it, at the odd hour of 2:30. It seems that Ramu, who is based outside Mumbai, visits the hotel a few times a month and Urmila joins him on most occasions. Urmila has been Ramu's muse and they began their alleged affair after working on RANGEELA together. Their off and on-screen association was strong all through films like Satya, Kaun and Bhoot. Their alleged relationship was so drama-filled that it's rumored that Ramu's wife even slapped Urmila once. That's intense. But the cracks began to appear when Antara Mali came into Ramu's life. She worked in Ramu's films like Company, Road, Nach and Mr. Ya Miss. Urmila and Ramu continued to work, but it looked like Ramu had found his new muse. This was obviously not the best thing for their relationship and the two called it quits. Urmila did do the special song Mehbooba Mehbooba in Gopal Varma Ki Aag, but sparks did not fly then. After Ramu and Urmila broke up, Ramu lost his muse and from the looks of it, his luck in films as well. He began to make substandard films. Urmila's career also did not shine as bright, so maybe the two have rekindled their romance and are supporting each other through this bad phase in their career. When 9xc.com got in touch with Ramu, he chose not to reply. Hi sir, hope you are well. Sir, we have a story that you are in touch with Urmila and tend to meet her frequently, at times even over dinner. Requesting you to revert to this, regards 9x Media. But here's somebody whose career graph has been soaring. We're talking about Anushka Sharma. After the success of NH10, Anushka will be seen in Anurag Kashyap's much talked about Bombay Velvet. But a major talking point have been her lips. When she appeared on Coffee with Karan with Anurag, you could not miss her in-your-face lips. At that time, she had clarified on Twitter, "For a short while now, I have been using a temporary lip enhancing tool, and that, along with makeup techniques I have learned over the years, is the reason why there might be a change in the appearance of my lips. Having stated this fact, let me very vehemently assure everyone that I have by no means gone under the knife, or done any kind of plastic surgery, or undergone any intrusive procedure. This was my decision and was done for the sake of my look in the upcoming film Bombay Velvet." When we saw the trailer of Bombay Velvet, we saw those lips as well. But when the song Fifi from the film recently released, we were really stumped. In some portions of the song, Anushka's lips look like they did during her Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi days, and in some parts they looked all enhanced. She has a different set of lips in the same song. It seems that the makers of Bombay Velvet had a tough time trying to maintain continuity when it came to Anushka's lips. We're also having a tough time trying to wrap our head around the mystery of Anushka's lips. But we'll solve one mystery for you, the mystery of how Saif Ali Khan and Shahid Kapoor became friends. Yes, you heard that right. Kareena Kapoor's ex-boyfriend and husband got pally. Well, a man may not always be friends with his wife's ex-boyfriend, but then at least the two men in Kareena's life seem to have gotten over the awkwardness. And the credit goes to Hrithik Roshan. They moved, they grooved, and in the end decided to dance to the same tune. The tune that sounded a lot like friendship. Saif hosted the opening ceremony of the Indian Premier League Season 8, and Shahid performed. They might not have got rave reviews for their IPL outing, but one good thing did emerge from their stint at the opening ceremony. The two have become friends. Performing at the same event was the handsome hunk Hrithik Roshan, a dear friend of both Shahid and Saif. And once the curtains were down, Hrithik decided it was showtime. Our sources tell us Hrithik invited both Saif and Shahid over. Now, we all know the two men refused to see eye to eye after Shahid and Kareena split and she married Saif. But post their IPL performance, they just could not turn down Hrithik's invitation. And who would want to? It's Hrithik after all. Once both arrived, Hrithik is said to have lightened the mood, and before they knew it, Saif and Shahid had loosened up. In fact, we're told that Farhan Akhtar was also in the same room. And for those not cued in, there were cold vibes between Farhan and the Nawab of Pataudi after Farhan had refused to pay the heavy fee quoted by Saif for Mr. Chalu, a film that Farhan is producing. But then we guess nothing is too big to not be forgotten when Hrithik insists. Good job, Junior Roshan. Which Bollywood friends do you want to see patch up? Write to us at facebook.com/9xe. Coming up, what keeps Kalki and Anurag's relationship ticking? They speak to 9xe.com. A.R. Rahman refuses Salman Khan. This is 9xe.com The Show, and I'm Caitlin. So Kalki's private life has made as much news as her professional life. While she goes from strength to strength in her career, her marriage to Anurag Kashyap hit a roadblock when the two separated in 2013. Much has been said and written about their marriage and the possible reasons for their separation. But for Kalki, there is only one truth, and she told 9xe.com all about it when we sat down with her for a chat recently. The one powerful truth for her is the one that she's learnt about herself from the breakdown of her marriage. It's a rather simple one.
My tolerance for rubbish has gone down.
Now, this is a clear indication that Anurag was not an easy person to live with, but this in no way means that there is bad blood between the two. In fact, despite everything that's happened between Anurag and her, Kalki claims that the two are still extremely civil towards each other and actually continue to be friends. They are often seen at filmy do's in each other's presence, and unlike other estranged couples, Kalki and Anurag don't look through each other. They actually take the time to greet each other cordially. How do they manage that?
It's maturity. I think, two people grow and become mature, and when you've lived with somebody and loved somebody and you've been married to them, you have a lot of respect for somebody because they've been through the hard times. You guys think that, being in a relationship is just like really happy all the time, but, there are tough times that we've gone through where we've had to take our parents to the hospital or do things together which are very difficult. So you respect another person.
And it's not only Kalki who says that there's a lot of respect between them. Anurag showed us how mature their relationship was when he recently stepped out to support Kalki at the screening of her film Margarita with a Straw. When 9xe.com had spoken to Anurag some time back, he too had only nice things to say about his ex-wife.
Kalki is probably one of the most amazing people I have met in my life. And the kind of person that she is, this media, this country cannot comprehend that equation, and will be there all the time. And yes, there's nothing between us that makes us hate each other, that we would not want to talk to each other or we would not work with each other. We still care about the other person.
Anurag and Kalki began dating while shooting for Dev D. They were together for 6 years, 2 of which they were married for. Kalki and Anurag filed for divorce last month, but this experience has not made her jaded or wary. If anything, she's realized that she doesn't need a man to make her happy.
I don't think you suddenly become dehumanized or stop believing in love. I don't think, at least that's not the case for me. I just think that there's no pressure for me to feel anything right now, to feel like I have to immediately be with somebody or anything. I'm quite happy being on my own. I'm enjoying this time.
Well, hats off to both Kalki and Anurag if they are being so mature while dealing with their relationship. God knows other Bollywood couples need to learn from them. For more relationship updates on your favorite Bollywood stars, log on to 9xc.com. And while Kalki and Anurag are being mature, Salman Khan and A.R. Rahman could do with forgiving and forgetting. Now, everyone knows that most people in the industry would give their right limb to work with Salman Khan. And yet there's one man who's turned him down, albeit indirectly. 9xc.com has learned that Salman was all gung-ho about teaming up with the music maestro A.R. Rahman for his upcoming Bajrangi Bhaijaan, the maiden venture of his freshly minted production house, Being Human. Turns out the two biggies even had a meeting at a 5-star restaurant early last year. But a lot has changed since then. For one, Salman, known for his offbeat sense of humor, chose to practice his art on Rahman at the launch of former minister Kapil Sibal's album. At the event, he called Rahman average. Those are words you never say in the same sentence. But little did Salman realize he just struck the wrong chord. And although Salman did apologize to Rahman eventually, the damage had already been done. Or at least partially. Of course, being hardcore professionals, both chose to look at the larger picture and their teams began exchanging emails, thrashing out themes and timelines. But 9xc.com now knows that talks got derailed when director Kabir Khan put his foot down, insisting he will not push the film's release date, which is Eid 2015. And that effectively meant he had to begin shooting from at least September 2014. Turns out that was the deal breaker. Rahman was already busy with Ashutosh Gowarikar's Mohenjo-Daro and Imtiaz Ali's Tamasha, as well as a few international albums. And sticking to Kabir's timeline didn't seem possible. And what happened next? Rahman's loss became Pritam's gain. Well, Salman and Rahman, all we can say is there's always a next time. Now, moving on from that story, you know that Priyanka Chopra will star in Prakash Jha's sequel to Ganga Jal, right? Which means that she will be seen doing some heavy-duty action sequences. That's right, only seen. Confused? Here's more. You saw Priyanka pack a mean punch in Mary Kom, and with Ganga Jal, she's ready to take it a notch higher. She plays a tough cop, which means there will be a few action sequences. So a body double has been called in. While Priyanka has been working out and preparing for her role, the makers thought it was better to be safe than sorry and decided to hire a body double. A few episodes ago, 9xc.com brought you the story that Shah Rukh Khan and Ranveer Singh were also using body doubles for Fan and Bajirao Mastani respectively. And now, with Bollywood making more female-oriented films with its fair share of action, heroines too need body doubles. Rani Mukherjee had one for Mardani, and now Priyanka will also have one. Moving on. So, Bollywood hit the town this weekend, and the 9xc.com cameras were right there to capture it all. This is who we caught.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me Latika and you're watching Wide Awake, where I catch celebrities in the night and off the guard. And tonight I'm standing outside Farhan Akhtar's bungalow, जहाँ मुझे पता चला है कि ज़ोया अख्तर ने एक छोटी सी स्पेशल स्क्रीनिंग रखी है अपने अपकमिंग मूवी दिल धड़कने दो के लिए for her B-Town friends. So let's find out who all are invited for this special screening.
We've just called in friends and family to see the trailer. They're all very happy with it. We just call them because that's the medium of the film. We're calling in friends, family, and everyone to watch it, and that's what we've done. And it's funny. They're laughing, they're enjoying. So, abhi aap trailer dekhna 15th go, and then you tell me. Then we'll talk. Okay? Thank you. Good night.
Okay, me at least.
No.
Please, me at
No.
least. This is about how
No.
Okay, so how was the trailer?
It's pretty good.
And who are you waiting to
See?
the look? Yeah.
Everyone actually, and Anil Kapoor is looking great, man. He's looking really cool in it.
You wish you were there in it.
Of course, all the time.
And what is the best thing that you liked about the trailer?
That's tough. That's tough. There's so many things. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The cast is amazing, and Zoya is of course amazing. So I think it's going to be rocking, as they say.
So your work with Anushka, how is Anushka looking in this? Give a genuine answer.
Yeah, pretty good, yeah. She was a bit dirty in NH10. See you guys, bye.
Thanks. So that's all for Wide Awake tonight. Keep watching 9xe.com. See you guys soon. Bye.
Coming up, married John Abraham won't get intimate on screen. Ryan Gosling is keeping his fingers crossed. Find out why. Welcome back to 9xe.com, the show. So John Abraham's surprise wedding to Priya Ranchal raised a few eyebrows. After his very public relationship with Bipasha Basu, this one with Priya flew under the radar. Since they began dating around 2010, Priya has had a great effect on John. He began concentrating on his role as a producer, and now looks like their marriage is affecting his acting career as well. After John went public with his marriage to Priya in 2014, there's been a considerable change in him. He's become more of a family man and is not often seen at filmy do's. And the latest example of him having become more family-oriented is that John has refused to kiss on screen. This came to light when he refused to lock lips with Shruti Hassan in Welcome Back. Of course, director Anis Bazmi brushed it aside to a section of the media by saying, "A fresh Jodi takes time to develop a comfort level. John did not want any kissing or steamy scenes, so we have settled for a romantic song." Well, that's strange because John was perfectly alright kissing his first-time co-star Rashi Khanna in his home production, Madras Cafe. Oh, but that film released in 2013, a year before he married Priya. So maybe that's why he was okay kissing on screen. Looks like John, who began his career with the steamy jism, now wants to do away with the sex symbol image. But can we really forget his sizzling scenes with Kangana Ranaut in Shootout at Wadala, Chitrangada Singh in I, Me or Main, Katrina Kaif in New York, Udita Goswami in Pop, and of course Bipasha in Jism? Nope, don't think so. What I don't get is that what do on-screen kissing and intimate scenes have to do with John being a good husband? Bollywood can be really strange when it wants to be. Isn't that true? So from those happenings in Bollywood, let's take a look at what Hollywood has been up to. Hollywood hottie Ryan Gosling turned director with the fantasy drama Lost River. The film showed at Cannes in 2014 and recently received a limited release. Despite mixed reviews, Ryan is just happy that the film now will be seen by a slightly wider audience.
I feel good. It feels great to get the film. You know, it only ever screened once. And, you know, so it's nice that it's finally screening and finding its audience.
With Lost River, Ryan has had the responsibility of being the director, writer, and producer, and has so much more writing on the film.
If people don't like the film, you just go, you know, I didn't direct it. I didn't write it, you know. But in this case, I can't say that. But I love the film. I'm so proud of it, and I think people will love it too if they give it a chance.
Did you know that Ryan spoke to the film's actress Saoirse Ronan over Skype before he cast her? But he says that was not really her audition.
Generally no. I think it's hard to tell from just from that, you know. But I had worked with Saoirse before, Saoirse like Anushka, sorry, Saoirse like Saoirse Ronan. We almost did a film called The Lovely Bones together. So I felt like I kind of knew her, and I had followed her work, and you know, she was just somebody I really wanted to work with. So I wasn't because of Skype, although it was great to talk with her on Skype. She's great to talk to on Skype if you get a chance. She's a great Skyper.
Ryan and partner Eva Mendes, who also stars in the film, have a baby girl, Esmeralda Amada Gosling, and Ryan's waiting to see how his daughter affects his future projects.
I don't know. I mean, it's so early on for me, you know. I'm only 7 months in, so I don't know how it'll affect it.
Coming up, 9xe.com hits the streets to find out what you thought about Piku's trailer, Shraddha's stunning style evolution. And we meet again on 9xe.com, the show. So the trailer of Piku hit the web recently. The film is about a father-daughter relationship and has an interesting vibe to it. So we decided to ask you guys, the audience, what you thought of the trailer.
Bathroom. It's catchy and It has a recall factor. I mean, motion and emotion.
Chemistry that Deepika and Amitabh are showing on the screen looks a lot of fun and a lot of chirpy and a lot of bubbly.
Very nice. I think they should be good.
Deepika hai aur Amitabh Bachchan hai. So those two are my favorite actors.
थोड़ा unusual pairing है, but I'm too excited because I'm Deepika Padukone's fan. I never imagined them together. So let's see.
It's unconventional. I don't find it really odd because I think Irfan Khan is just awesome and he can look comfortable with just anyone.
It's a very unusual pair.
थोड़ा सा odd है pairing.
My mom is a huge fan of Amitabh Bachchan, so we will definitely go and watch Piku.
Even if they don't want to come with me, I'll drag them along with me to watch Piku.
With parents, no, I don't watch my movies with parents.
They've seen the trailer and they're also really upbeat about the whole thing.
So while Piku's heroine Deepika is a fashion icon, Shraddha Kapoor is about coming into her own fashion-wise. 9XE.com tracks her style evolution. Have you guys noticed something peculiar about Shraddha? And I mean that in the best possible way. Of late, Shraddha has been tearing it up on the red carpet. Her looks have been a talking point, and for the most part, she's been getting rave reviews. When she first hit the scene with her debut film Teen Patti, she was just Shakti Kapoor's daughter. And if we're being frank, that's not gonna get you very far. She seemed like she lacked spunk, and some even labeled her as annoying. She was not the favorite of the press as she refused to pose for photos. But don't think photographers missed much, since her appeal at events was blah. Her style statements, if that's what you want to call them, were disturbing at best. She picked heavily embellished dresses with mismatched accessories, or a look that would drown her in fabric. She even thought it was alright to leave the house in a satin pink jumpsuit. To her credit, she did try, but not excel. Then suddenly we saw a drastic change. She had put her cutesy image on the back burner and went sexy.
Girl, I like your style.
We first noticed it in her magazine covers.
Girl, we could work on it.
Slowly but steadily, her looks became more edgy, yet stayed true to her inherent and bubbly soft self. And she is more than happy to give credit to the person behind her style evolution.
A very special person came into my life, जो मेरी stylist है, Tanya Ghavri. When we started working together, I think कि हम काफी interesting चीजें करे.
So 9XE.com decided to meet up with Tanya, and this is what she had to say about Shraddha.
I started styling Shraddha around the time when then she started promoting Heather. But I've known her for a long time. I did a film fair shoot with her. And I remember at that time I used to tell her, I used to be like, Shraddha, I'm really keen on styling you, because I was, you know. I just think that she, of course she's a gorgeous girl. Everyone knows that. No like prices for guessing.
There's poison in the water, poison in the rain.
Shraddha now is unafraid of choosing sparkly, figure-hugging dresses that highlight her slight frame. Also, flowing gowns that are feminine yet have a big grown-up girl quality are finding their way into her closet. She is giving off a beautiful child woman vibe that's fresh and classy. She's also having fun mixing things up, be it a simple dress with a funky accessory, like she paired this white dress with a Judith Lieber camera clutch for the Kill Bill screening. She'll also wear a pantsuit with a cropped vest, but still bring a softness to it, so it does not seem like she's left the boardroom in a hurry.
She doesn't make anything look very hard, which is great, right? Because, I mean, that's like amazing for the stylist, because she will never look in any way, even in the smallest percentage masculine, you know? So you can give her an androgynous outfit and she will make it look cool, but she still make it feminine.
Shraddha is also sporting a confidence that comes with understanding your fashion fix. She gets that lighter shades and pastels look great on her. She is taking a keener interest in looks and loves to shop online. In fact, she has also turned designer with her line of affordable clothing called Imara.
She puts things together. She doesn't only wear like a head to toe like a branded thing, you know. She'll mix it up with like high street. She'll mix it up with like something that she's picked up like from like like a jewelry market, you know what I mean? So that's what I think her personal style is, that she's not very stuck up.
Her makeup might be minimal, with her hair either let loose or tied in a ponytail, but the fresh-faced look works for her every time. But despite her soft, feminine image, she still has a tomboyish streak to her. She loves her jeans, track pants, hats, and simple t-shirts.
मैं काफ़ी lazy dresser हूँ, तो मैं jeans और गंजी में और कोल्हापुरीज में भी निकल जाऊँगी.
Tanya, of course, seconds this.
I think she's most comfortable in jeans. A pair of like comfortable jeans, maybe whether it's boyfriend or whether it's skinnies, a simple t-shirt and or a simple shirt with her hair down, or maybe even a ponytail, and no makeup, and maybe sneakers or ballet flats or something. She's a very, in that sense, she's a sucker for comfort.
Shraddha is a star who went from awkward to awesome, and now we can't wait to see what else she has in store for us. With that story, it's a wrap on this episode. It's time for me to head out of here. Till then, you guys continue to log on to 9xc.com and our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter at 9xc the show. Don't forget to download our free app 9xc on your Android and iOS phones. Now, I'll see you on Wednesday at 9 p.m. That's right, we've got another episode from this Wednesday onwards. See you then. Bye.